This is an AI avatar of Lesix founder Rob Lee. Script produced using a custom-trained AI employee in Claude. Video produced using HeyGen. Now let's begin. You know what keeps most real estate agents up at night? It's not the fear of losing a deal, it's the fear of falling behind. Every day, there's another app, another platform, another game-changing technology that promises to revolutionize your business. But here's the thing that nobody talks about. Most agents who try to implement these innovations end up disrupting their own success. They spend months learning new systems while their competition is out there closing deals with the tools they've already mastered. So how do you stay ahead of the curve without derailing the business you've worked so hard to build? Today, we're going to solve that exact problem. I'm going to show you a systematic approach to implementing innovation that actually enhances your current operations rather than disrupting them. We'll cover 5 key strategies that successful agents use to stay competitive while maintaining their momentum. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap for adopting new technologies and processes that will give you a competitive edge, without sacrificing the client relationships and systems that are already working for you. Here's the counterintuitive truth about innovation in real estate. The best place to start isn't with the back-end systems that make your life easier. It's with the tools that immediately improve your client's experience. Why? Because when your clients see immediate value, they become your biggest advocates for change. They're the ones who will tell their friends about your amazing virtual tours or your instant market updates. This external validation makes it easier to justify the investment, and it gives you confidence to keep pushing forward. Think about it this way. When you implement a new CRM system, your clients don't see the benefit immediately. You might be more organized, but they're still getting the same level of service. However, when you add virtual tour capabilities or automated market reports, your clients notice the difference right away. The key is to identify innovations that create what I call visible value. These are improvements that your clients can actually see and appreciate. Things like automated listing alerts, virtual staging, or even simple scheduling tools that make it easier for them to book appointments with you. Here's the strategic advantage of this approach. While you're learning the new technology, you're also getting positive feedback from clients. This creates a virtuous cycle where the innovation pays for itself through improved client satisfaction, even while you're still mastering the system. This is where most agents get it wrong. They think innovation means replacing their current systems entirely. But smart agents, they run new systems alongside their existing ones. I call this the parallel track approach. And it's exactly what successful companies do when they're implementing major changes. You keep your proven systems running while you test and refine the new technology. Here's how it works in practice. Let's say you want to implement a new lead management system. Instead of migrating all your existing leads immediately, you start by using the new system for all incoming leads. Your existing clients stay in your current system, but new prospects go into the new one. This approach gives you several advantages. First, you're not risking your existing client relationships while you learn the new system. Second, you can compare the effectiveness of both systems side by side. And third, you can gradually transition existing clients only after you've proven the new system works better. The parallel track approach also reduces the pressure on you to master everything immediately. You can take your time learning the new system without feeling like you're falling behind on your current clients. Most importantly, it allows you to maintain your current productivity levels while you're climbing the learning curve. Your income doesn't have to suffer while you're innovating. Timing is everything when it comes to implementing innovation. And here's what most agents miss. The best time to implement new technology isn't when you're at your busiest. It's during the natural slow periods in your business cycle. For most real estate markets, this means late fall and winter months. When the market slows down, that's when you should be ramping up your innovation efforts. You have more time to learn new systems, and you won't be torn between serving clients and figuring out new technology. But timing isn't just about seasons. It's about your personal business cycle too. If you just closed a big deal and have a brief lull in activity, that's the perfect time to implement something new. Or if you're between marketing campaigns, use that time to set up a new social media scheduling system. The key is gradual integration. Don't try to revolutionize your entire business in 1 month. Pick one area to focus on, master it completely, then move to the next area. This methodical approach ensures that each innovation becomes a permanent part of your toolkit rather than another abandoned experiment. Here's a practical framework. Choose one innovation per quarter. Spend the first month learning the system, the second month implementing it with new clients, and the third month refining your process. By the end of the quarter, it should feel as natural as checking your email. Most agents think about innovation backwards. They look at the latest shiny new tool and wonder if it will solve their problems. But successful agents, they build a foundation that can adapt to any new technology. What does this foundation look like? It starts with standardized processes. When you have consistent systems for lead generation, client communication, and transaction management, it becomes much easier to integrate new tools into your workflow. Think of it like building a house. You don't start with the fancy fixtures and appliances. You start with a solid foundation and frame that can support whatever you want to add later. Your business processes are that foundation. For example, if you have a standardized client onboarding process, it's easy to add new tools like electronic signature software or automated welcome sequences. But if your onboarding process is different for every client, every new tool creates more confusion instead of more efficiency. The key is to create what I call innovation-ready systems. These are processes that are documented, repeatable, and modular. When a new technology comes along that could improve one part of your process, you can easily integrate it without disrupting everything else. This foundation approach also helps you evaluate new technologies more effectively. Instead of asking, "Is this tool good?" you can ask, "Does this tool improve my existing process in a measurable way?" Here's the mistake that kills most innovation efforts. Agents fall in love with the idea of a new tool rather than measuring its actual impact on their business. Every innovation should be treated like an experiment. You have a hypothesis about how it will improve your business, and you need to test that hypothesis with real data. Without measurement, you're just guessing. The key is to establish baseline metrics before you implement anything new. How many leads are you generating per month? What's your conversion rate? How much time do you spend on administrative tasks? These numbers become your benchmark for success. Then, after you've been using the new tool for a reasonable period, usually 30 to 90 days, you measure the same metrics again. Has your lead generation improved? Are you converting more prospects? Are you saving time on admin work? But here's the crucial part. You need to measure the right things. Don't just look at vanity metrics like social media followers or website traffic. Focus on metrics that directly impact your income. Lead quality, conversion rates, average transaction value, and time to close. If the new tool isn't measurably improving these key metrics, it's not worth keeping. This discipline prevents you from accumulating a collection of tools that make you feel innovative but don't actually move your business forward. The measurement phase is also when you decide whether to fully commit to the new system or abandon it. If it's working, you can confidently migrate more of your business to the new platform. If it's not, you can discontinue it without having disrupted your core operations. Let me show you how these principles work in practice with a real-world example. Keller Williams, one of the largest real estate franchises globally, faced a challenge that many agents can relate to. How do you integrate cutting-edge technology without losing the personal touch that makes real estate relationships successful? Their solution was brilliant. Instead of forcing agents to abandon their existing systems, they developed what they call the Keller Cloud, a comprehensive platform that agents could adopt gradually while maintaining their current client relationships. Here's what they did right. First, they focused on client-facing innovations. The platform included tools for better market analysis and client communication that immediately improved the client experience. Agents could show prospects more detailed market data and provide more responsive service. Second, they used the parallel track approach. Agents weren't required to migrate all their existing clients immediately. They could keep using their current systems while testing the new platform with new prospects. The result? Keller Williams positioned itself as a leader in real estate innovation while maintaining the personal agent-client relationships that are essential to their business model. Their agents reported higher client satisfaction and increased productivity, without the disruption that typically comes with major technology changes. Here's another example of smart innovation implementation. Avalon Bay, a major real estate investment trust, needed to modernize their technology infrastructure. They were using on-premises systems that were becoming expensive and difficult to scale. But instead of doing a complete overhaul, they used strategic timing and gradual integration. They methodically migrated to cloud infrastructure one system at a time, ensuring that operations continued smoothly throughout the transition. The key to their success was building the innovation foundation first. They assessed their current architecture, identified which systems could be migrated most easily, and created a step-by-step plan that minimized risk. They also measured impact at every stage. By tracking hosting costs, system performance, and user satisfaction, they could prove that each migration was successful before moving to the next phase. The results were impressive. Avalon Bay reduced their hosting costs by 40% and significantly improved their system scalability. But more importantly, they achieved these benefits without disrupting their daily operations or client service. Let me share one more example that's particularly relevant for individual agents. This involves the implementation of customer relationship management systems, something many agents struggle with. The most successful CRM implementations follow a very specific pattern. First, agents assess their current client management process and identify specific pain points. Then, they choose a system that addresses those specific issues rather than trying to solve every problem at once. The key insight is that successful agents don't try to migrate all their existing clients immediately. They start by using the new CRM for all new prospects while maintaining their existing clients in their current system. This parallel track approach allows them to learn the new system without risking their existing relationships. They can compare the effectiveness of both systems side by side and gradually transition existing clients only after they've proven the new system works better. The agents who follow this approach report higher adoption rates and maintain their productivity during the transition. Most importantly, they avoid the common mistake of abandoning the new system because it initially feels more complicated than their old methods. Let's recap the 5 strategies for implementing innovation without disruption. Start with client-facing innovations first. Choose tools that create immediate visible value for your clients. This builds momentum and justifies the investment from day one. Use the parallel track approach. Run new systems alongside existing ones rather than replacing everything immediately. This reduces risk and allows you to compare effectiveness. Practice strategic timing and gradual integration. Implement new technologies during slow periods and focus on one innovation per quarter. This prevents overwhelm and ensures each tool becomes permanent. Build your innovation foundation. Create standardized, documented processes that can easily accommodate new tools. This makes future innovations much easier to integrate. Measure impact before full commitment. Establish baseline metrics and track real business results. Only commit fully to innovations that measurably improve your key performance indicators. Here's your action plan for this week. Choose one area of your business where you've been considering innovation. Maybe it's lead generation, client communication, or transaction management. Apply the client-facing innovation principle. Find a tool that would create immediate value for your clients in that area. Then implement it using the parallel track approach. Don't abandon your current system. Just start using the new tool for new prospects while maintaining your existing clients on your current system. Remember, innovation isn't about adopting every new technology. It's about strategically choosing tools that enhance your existing strengths while positioning you for future growth. The agents who master this approach will have a significant competitive advantage in the coming years. They'll be seen as innovative and forward-thinking by their clients, while maintaining the reliability and consistency that builds long-term success. If you found this approach helpful, I'd encourage you to download our Innovation Implementation Worksheet. It includes templates for evaluating new technologies, measuring their impact, and creating your own gradual integration plan. The worksheet is completely free and will help you apply these principles to your specific situation. You can find the link in the description below. And remember, the goal isn't to implement every innovation immediately. It's to build a systematic approach that allows you to adopt new technologies confidently without disrupting the success you've already built. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.